Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to another math class. Now today we are dealing with problem solving strategies. Problem solving strategies. Let's get started. Now, the first question. I do not have any corners. I do not have any corners. So, no corners. We have to guess what is the shape. Now, I do not have any corners. I am round. What shape am I? Again, I do not have any corners. I do not have any corners. I am round. What shape I am? What do you think? A circle. Excellent. A circle. Good. Now, I have two triangles. I have two triangles. So two triangles and one square. I have two triangles and one square. How many corners do I have in all? So we have two triangles. Two triangles. I have to think first. A triangle. A triangle. One triangle has how many corners? One triangle has how many corners? Each triangle has three corners, right? Each triangle has three corners. So if I have two triangles, I will have 6 corners. And what about the square? What about the square? The square has 4 corners. 4 corners, right? A square has 4 corners. So, how many corners do I have? 6 plus 4 equal 10 corners. Excellent. Okay, now Kevin has 3 cones. Kevin has 3 cones. He has 3 cones. Okay? Now, he also has 2 cylinders. He also has 2 cylinders. Okay? So, 3 cones and 2 cylinders and 1 sphere. 1 sphere. So, he also has 1 sphere. How many faces does he have? How many faces does he have? Here, can you see the cones and the cylinders and the sphere? Now, let's start with the cones. Now, one cone has how many faces? How many faces? A cone has 2 faces. 2 faces. So each one of these cones has 2 faces and I have 3. So for the cones have 6 faces. Good. Now into the cylinders. Now a cylinder, each cylinder has how many faces? How many faces? 3 faces. Good. 3 faces. And I have how many cylinders? I have 2 cylinders. So 2 cylinders, each one of them has 3 faces, which also means 6 faces. So for now, I have 6 faces for the cones and 6 faces for the cylinders. Now into the sphere. Into the sphere, how many faces do I have for the sphere? I have 1 face. 1 face because I have only 1 sphere and a sphere has 1 face. So how many faces are they in all? So 6 plus 6 plus 1, which means 8 faces. Excellent. Now, write 1 part of an apple. So here I have an apple and it's divided into halves. Halves. See? It's divided into 2 parts. Now, write 1 part of an apple. Mary ate the other part of the same apple. So, they cut the apple into 2 halves and each one ate a part of the apple, of the same apple. So the apple was cut into halves, or we said, who ate more? Who ate more? Who ate more? Russ ate more than Mary. Mary ate more than Russ. Or they ate the same amount. What do you think? Who ate more? No one ate more. They ate equal parts. They ate equal parts. Good. Now, how many corners are in one square? One square. So I have 1 square. 1 square. How many corners in 1 square? I have, as we said, we have 4 corners. A square has 4 corners. And 1 rectangle. Now the rectangle has how many corners? A rectangle has 4 corners as well. So, how many corners are in 1 square and 1 rectangle? I have, all of them will be 8 corners. 8 corners. Good. Next, I have 3 sides. I have 3 sides. We are talking about 2D shapes. 2D shapes. I have 3 sides. I have 3 corners. 3 sides, 3 corners. What shape am I? What shape am I? What do you think? 3 sides and 3 corners. Super easy. Super easy. It's a triangle. Excellent. Now, Emma has 1 cube. Jake has 4 cylinders. Who has more faces? Who has more faces? Now, a cube has how many faces? A cube has 6 faces, right? A cube has 6 faces, and a cylinder has how many faces? A cylinder has 3 faces. 3 faces. So, who has more faces? Who has more faces, Emma or Jack? Again, a cube has 6 faces and Emma has only 1 cube. Whereas a cylinder has how many faces? Each cylinder has 3 faces and Jake has 4 cylinders. So, who has more faces, Emma or Jack? Emma or Jake? Emma or Jake? What do you think? Emma or Jake? Jake, excellent. Next, I have 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional shapes in my basket. So, 2-dimensional shapes and 3-dimensional shapes. They have 7 faces. They have 7 faces. So all of them have 7 faces. 7 faces. Okay? All of them are 7 faces in all. What shapes do I have? What shapes do I have? Now here you can, of course, change up the shapes that you have, okay? But I want all of them to have, I want them all to have 7 faces in all. 7 faces, okay? 7 faces in all, okay? Now, try to do this exercise by yourself or this question by yourself and send it to me, okay? Now, I have 6 faces. I have 6 faces. I have 8 corners. So, 6 faces and 8 corners. 6 faces and 8 corners. All my faces are square. Or all my faces are square. So all the faces are square. All the faces are square. Which shape am I? Which shape am I? Which shape am I? What do you think? What do you think? What is the shape? It's a cube. Excellent. It's a cube. Now, Donna and 3 friends shared a pie. Donna and 3 friends shared a pie. Each friend gets an equal share. Each friend gets an equal share. Into how many parts will they cut the pie? So, we have 3 friends and Donna. So, they are 4 in all, 4 friends. And they are sharing a pie. Now, each friend should get an equal part. So, into how many parts will they cut the pie? They are 4. So, they are going to cut the pie into 4, right? Equal, 4 equal parts. So, they will cut it into 4s or 4 equal parts. Now, I am a two-dimensional shape. A two-dimensional shape. Again, I am a two-dimensional shape. I have four sides. Four sides. Okay? I have four sides. And I have four corners. Four corners. So four sides and four corners. It could be a square and it could be a rectangle. But here they are giving us a hint. I look like a door. I look like a door. I look like a door. So what is the shape? A rectangle. Excellent. A rectangle. Okay, so make sure to do the practice book pages. See you next time. Bye-bye.